Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today for you guys, I have a General Drakkisath list for you guys, which is a Blackrock leader. So actually the dungeon is not undead, it's Blackrock themed this season or this week. So yeah, I thought I should make a General Drakkisath list for you guys. I already have a Ram Blackhand list, so if you guys are looking for that one, look for a video on my channel on Rand Blackhand, which is another Blackrock leader. So yeah, let's get into it. But just before we do so, please, if you guys love the content, please leave a like, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, let's get into it. So, General Drakkisath. What does General Drakkisath do? General Drakkisath have the ability of nearby enemies take 50% more elemental damage. So the whole point of this deck is that we are going to play a lot of elemental units. In fact, in this list, we're only playing elemental units except one to take advantage of this effect. So the Banner of Flame effect, right? For the talent, right, we have multiple choices of talent. For me, in this deck, I think the best would be Piercing Blows because General Drakkisath is the main tank in our list. So Chromatic Scales doesn't seem as necessary, but Piercing Blows can be really good because of the AoE. And the Lasting Legacy can also be pretty good if you rather play that instead. But yeah, so Piercing Blow I would suggest as a first pick. So this is for our leader, General Drakkisath. And then we only have elemental units here other than the Gnoll Brute that is here. So I guess we'll start with him. I played the Gnoll Brute, but you can play a lot of other stuff if you want. There's obviously a lot of great units. For me, I thought the deck was already really expensive, and I have the talent on the Gnoll Brute to make him cost 2 instead of 3. So that's why I'm playing him to have that cycle ability, or like just having a low cost card, which gives us a little bit more tankiness. So I took the Gnoll Brute. You guys could go for a lot of other stuff. There's the Earth Golem here, which is really good if you want to play him instead. There's what's this called? The Quillbore here. So the Quillbore is also pretty good because it's an unbound unit, so you're going to be able to like help your push after it's already attacking, right? So this could be also really good, and it only costs 2 as well. So you have so many choices you guys can go for here. So next up, we have let's go with our Shaman here, which is probably my favorite unit. So the Shaman is a unit that heals friendly nearby units. We can see in the video here in just a second. You see the Shaman is going to throw like somewhat like a chain lightning that is going to heal our friendly units. This is very useful in this build because we want to keep our General Drakkisath alive, right? But also, obviously, it does elemental damage, which is really good because with General Drakkisath, we have 50% increased elemental damage. So the Shaman has a lot of use in this list. Next up, the Flame Walker. So we do have a Flame Walker, which is our main AoE damage dealer in this list. The Flame Walker is just super strong. He just has so much value. For the talents, I suggest going for, I think Heat Stroke is pretty good. Dazing them would be pretty good. Or Backdraft, which increase the range. So in like a big push, if you're playing gets another 1 push build, Backdraft is going to have a lot of value. So yeah, the description goes: ignite the ground with waves of flames, incinerating, supporting troops behind enemy tanks. So yeah, the Flame Walker attacks behind the main target, which gives him a lot of value in this list. Plus it's elemental, so a lot of damage here, obviously. Next up, we have the Fire Hammer, which for me, I didn't think it was elemental, but it is elemental damage. So just like in the video here, this unit is our main anti-air, especially for units like Gargoyles, right, which are really tough to deal with in the elemental lists. But yeah, Gargoyle has armored, but this does elemental damage. Plus, with the 50% increased elemental damage from General Drakkisath, this is just huge, and it's going to melt those Gargoyle even more than in this video. This unit also has Fury, which means he increases attack speed when he's in combat, but then he resets. But it's really good when he like sticks on one target. He's going to deal more and more damage, so he's really like a big tank killer here. For the talents here, I think the Molten Metal is the best because, like I mentioned, he's our main anti-air. So yeah, I would go with that. Really good. Obviously, the whole idea of the push is to have one of each in our push. So General Drakkisath, one Flamewalker, one Shaman, and then one Firehammer. We do have Blizzard in this list. Blizzard is really important because we need some big AoE damage, especially if it's like some aerial AoE, right? Because we do have the Firehammer, but if the Firehammer is already locked on another target, well then if our opponent plays a big, I don't know, a big swarm of units and we don't have a Flamewalker, or let's say it's aerial units, well then Blizzard is there to deal with that, and obviously again elemental damage. And finally, I have Chain Lightning. I think Chain Lightning is probably the most broken spell. I was told yesterday that you can use Chain Lightning to destroy the miner. So every time your opponent plays his miner, you can Chain Lightning it, and then probably get some extra value if the miner's close to a turret or close to some other troops. And then every time he's going to play his miner, you're going to cycle back yourself to your Chain Lightning and just stop him from getting extra gold while yourself are going to get the gold from your opponent. So Chain Lightning, extremely powerful. And for the talent, I have the one that stuns because I love resetting the targets. So let's say something is attacking my Shaman. Well, then I'm going to use my Chain Lightning, and it's going to reset the target to my main tank that is going to be in the front, which is really good. And yeah, so this pretty much does it. So all elemental units basically. And yeah, really strong deck. Right now it's the Blackrock week, like I mentioned. So we have the Blackrock Dutch here. We're going to get into it in just a second. So yeah, I'll jump into some PvP gameplay first, and I'll see you guys there. All right, let's get into it. We have our first game against a Thalnos list. So let's get into it. So he already played his ghoul. We're going to set up our main push here on the right. We don't have any good units to play to destroy the chest. So I'm probably going to play my Flamewalker here. Flamewalker is going to get some good value. I kind of want him to push left so I can play a unit left. The Abomination is going to destroy my Flamewalker.
Money.
Okay, so now I am going to play. And I'm going to zap him. Then I'm going to zap the miner. And I'm going to send my miner here in the middle. There's a ghoul that's being sent in the middle, so I'm going to play my Gnoll Brute as well. I'm going to put another Shaman to try to heal the Drakkisath by the time we get to the enemy base. So opponent does play his Blizzard, which is fine because we have our Shaman here. I might be able to play another Drakkisath here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. He's not going to have any extra gold other than from his chest. I'm going to play a Firehammer, and I'm going to play my miner to go get some extra value here. I'm playing the Blizzard because we have just so much extra gold. And we are good here. A second Shaman always gets a lot of value. So we do get the turret. We have the extra gold. We're going to add another Drakkisath. And another Firehammer here. I could have pushed right, but I think we have enough. And having two Shaman here is just so huge. And we are going to take the win here against Serena here. All right, next up, we're against a Mave list. So we do have a Flame Walker for those footmen. So we're going to keep our Flame Walker. We're going to be very careful here, though, with all the different unbound units this deck may have. I think our Flame Walker alone is going to be able to deal with all of that. The Mave drops here, but the Mave immediately gets destroyed. We are going to push right, but I'm still going to Chain Lightning the Miner, and I'm going to send my own Miner to go middle. I'm going to send the Shaman here to try to support the General Drakkisath, and we'll set up our one push here. So here I'm going to send my Gnoll Brute. So there goes the Footman, but I think just the Flame Walker by itself is going to be huge. So a single Footman is going to be able to take our Miner, unfortunately, but we have such a big push happening here on the right. So we are going to take the victory pretty easily against this Mave list. All right. So next up, we're against a Karen list. So our opponent does drop his Miner. We don't have any good units to play here to destroy the chest. So we are going to play the Shaman here. Now we do have the Gnoll Brute. And since there's a Shaman here, we are going to push on the right. Karen is going middle, so we are not going to put our Miner just yet. I'm going to play the Blizzard here, which is going to get a lot of value if... Okay, the Shaman is not able to heal in time. But we still got the turret, which is ginormous. I'm going to play the Chain Lightning to defeat the Miner. The Shaman here is going to die, unfortunately. But we do have a Miner here that we are going to send middle, and we are going to support with our General Drakkisath. So we are going to make a big push in the middle here. We have General Drakkisath. We're going to put a Fire Hammer. We have the Blizzard for AoE if he surprises us with something. Hopefully he doesn't attack the Miner. He doesn't. This is great. So he does use his Chain Lightning, which is fine. We have a bigger push going on, and the Miner already got some value here. So I'm going to play my Flame Walker, the Gnoll to take the chest. So unfortunately, the Shaman does go down, but we are going to make a push. We are going to make a push on the right side as well now, just to put some additional pressure. So our opponent does drop a Drake, which is an issue. We didn't have our Blizzard at the ready, but our Shaman here might do something here. And I think I'm gonna stop here for our push. Actually, we're gonna push on the left with the Blizzard and the Flame Walker. The turret didn't finish building, so this is really good. We are gonna Chain Lightning the Gnoll Brute and the turret just to add some extra damage here. And then another General Drakkisath on the right. I mean, this should be the end fairly soon. There we have it. All right. All right, so we're against a Hogger now. So we have kind of every single matchup here. We're going to put our Miner to attack the chest. We are not going to... Okay, so basically he's giving us a free Miner. We are going to play our Drakkisath here. Hogger has an advantage because of the current modifier. But we should be able to set up a good push here. So the Shaman actually heals the General Drakkisath instead of being hit by the turret, which is very good for us, actually. You know what? I'm going to Blizzard here. I don't have a good angle on the Spear Troll. So I think... Yep, we are in a great position. I misplayed the Miner. The Chain Lightning. I wanted to hit the Miner, obviously. But we are still in a good position. We are going to push our own Miner. We have some great things happening here on the right. Unfortunately, our troops are pretty weak. If our turret could finish building up fairly soon, we're going to put a second Shaman. Having 2 Shaman is very, very good. Becomes very hard to defeat. We have another General Drakkisath at the ready. We're going to put a Fire Hammer. We're going to put a Blizzard. So his Quillboard does defeat one of our Shaman, but our Chain Lightning is going to defeat the Murlocs. And here we go. All right, next up, we are against a Jaina. So I'm expecting a lot of spells here. So he stole our chest. We're going to play a Fire Hammer here. I'm going to take a look at what's happening top left before playing my Drakkisath. He's pushing top left with the Quillboard, so I'm going to play Drakkisath here, and I'm going to play Blizzard. So we do kill the Jaina, but there's already a second one on the board. So this is going to be a battle, I would assume. I'm going to put the Shaman. Hopefully he gets the chest before going to heal. Gonna put my Miner middle. We are controlling the top left, but our unit are not well placed. The Blizzard does get some good value here. I don't even think we have to Chain Lightning here. We can put a Shaman here. And then we are going to drop our Gnoll Brute. I'm going to Chain Lightning just to stun them a little bit. So the Quillboard will store our chest once more. We're going to try to get a Miter middle to gain a gold advantage here. We have a turret advantage, and we have our General Drakkisath in hand.
What's the plan?
I'm going to Blizzard here to Jaina. And now we are going to start our big push here top left. Now that we have a gold advantage. So the Shaman behind. We have some issues with aerial units. There goes the Quillboard once more. It steals the chest, but we got the middle. So we do take a lot of damage here. So I'm cycling my General Drakkisath because of the fact that he gets an extra level every time he's played. So I'm using my chain lightnings. We want to do some extra damage.
Overtime.
So there goes overtime. So every single damage is going to be very important here.
Stoke the flames.
We're going to play the Gnoll Brute in an attempt to defend. I think we are going to Blizzard just for the extra damage on enemy turret. So we are going to have to defend and cycle to our Blizzard here. I think our opponent should have waited for Jaina before playing his spell. He would have had more damage on a turret, but nonetheless, we are going to take the win here. All right, this is going to be our last game against another Jaina matchup.
Money, money, money.
So our opponent plays a miner to take the chest. We're going to do the same here. So he is playing Abomination, which is an issue for us. We're going to try to use Blizzard and General Drakkisath to defend against this push. So we are going to play our Blizzard here. And then once our tower locks on the Abomination, we're going to try to pull the Abomination a little bit. All right, and now we are in a good position to attack here. You're not going to support it with another unit because our other units are ranged and are going to get destroyed by this Abomination. But now that it's complete, we could, but I think it's a better play to play defensive here. Unfortunately, there's another Abomination. Our General Drakkisath does get some value here in the top left. So I tossed a Blizzard to try to help a little bit the push. Maybe that was unnecessary. I don't know. Playing my Drakkisath in defense. We killed the Drake, so I don't need to play a Chain Lightning as well. I'm going to play a Shaman here to start healing him up. And we are going to follow that with a Miner. That was the plan, but now the Abomination dropped. So we might just wait a little bit before playing anything else. I think I'm going to play the Firehammer bottom left. We are going to wait a little bit. We're going to play the Chain Lightning and the Blizzard to defend because the Abomination is an issue. And we are playing a Shaman here to attack the Drake. We are going to play a Firehammer as well. Hopefully this is going to be enough. I played him a little bit too close. And I'm going to send the Miner middle. We're going to try to get some gold advantage here. So the Blizzard is going to help us defend. So everyone is playing a safe pilot middle to stop us from getting some extra gold. And he plays his Dark Iron Miner here. So we are going to start a big push, but slowly behind with a General Drakkisath bottom left. Our opponent does play the Abomination, so we need to cycle to our Blizzard as quickly as possible. We are going to play our Gnoll Brute to attack the Jaina first. So the Gnoll Brute is going to clear the Jaina. So there goes a safe pilot. And I'm going to play my Blizzard. The Blizzard doesn't seem to hit the Shaman, but the Flamewalker does. So here we are in a good position. I don't even think we have to further support the bottom right. So we are going to play just a minor, try to gain an advantage here. I'm going to play a second General Drakkisath because this is our biggest counter to Abomination. But now we need to play our Fire Hammer here to take down the Drake. We do, but there's another Abomination here, so we are going to cycle our spells. Okay, there goes our Drakkisath. There goes our Shaman. We need to cycle to our Blizzard. So we win because we cycled a little bit quicker to our Blizzard, but I think I wasn't defending enough. But I guess we did just enough to secure the victory here. So yeah, guys, this is going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Please tell me if you like it when it's a little bit shorter, the videos. I'm trying to make it a little bit shorter. Do you like shorter, longer? Do you want to see PvE? Do you want to see just PvP? Tell me down below. And yeah, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.